Yeah. So Ronald Jones still the starting back, right?
Yep.
Yeah. We gonna see. It's gonna be good though. Football is back. Oh, Thursday. What is it? Monday, Thursday. It's Thursday, September 9th. The official kickoff of the NFL season, man. We finally got real NFL football. I don't have to watch college football anymore and pretend like I like it. Basketball season, NBA season's over. We back, man. We back. How you feeling, man? How you feeling?
I'm excited. I'm excited, man. It's like you said, it's a beautiful thing, man, to watch some football on Thursday night, man. Got the player props, already talking about who's gonna win the Super Bowl. It's a great feeling, man. You can smell it in the air, baby.
You can smell it in the air, man. Tampa not too far from me. I used to jump up there to go to the FanDuel Beach House up there with Pat. I should have slid up there for this game, man. I'm having some regrets already. But we're gonna catch it with the boys somewhere tonight, man. Where you watching the game tonight, man?
Man, I think I'm gonna be right here in the crib in the man cave, man.
Got anything going on at the bar?
Yeah, the bar's gonna be live, man. We got a lot of Cowboys fans in the area back home.
Cowboys fans, they pop up everywhere, man.
They everywhere. And then we had some Tampa Bay fans pop up out of nowhere last year around the end of the year. So I think the bar might be looking good tonight. So but I think I'm gonna be here at the crib, man.
Any deals, man? What kind of kickoff specials we got? District 41, man.
We ain't got no deals for y'all tonight. Y'all gotta come get it. Get it how you live.
I need to buy a Henny shot, get one free.
Hey, definitely not on the Henny.
Neat.
Definitely not on the Henny. But
Red Bull.
You come at lunch, you get you a lunch special.
Okay, day shift vibe.
Yeah. But I'm excited, man. I'm excited for the show.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I know we're gonna have a lot to talk about. I know our listeners gonna have a lot as well. So
yeah, hey, you know what? Speaking of our listeners, man, make sure. Speaking of our listeners, we got a chance to interact with a few of our listeners. A lot of our day ones, some new listeners. When we did our fantasy draft the other night. What night was that? Was that Tuesday?
Tuesday night.
Okay, yeah, Tuesday night. So a couple nights ago, he popped this brand up, and with the projections, a lot of people, especially in the best ball league that we're doing on Underdog Fantasy, go up there, make sure you sign up on the app. Still got time to get a couple of drafts in. They got a daily fantasy draft, I believe, starting as well. But go ahead and do that, man. Use that code, man. Get that free $25 after your first deposit. But we got a chance to jump in, man. Let me see. Let me check your team out first. This is the team you ended up with. You got two quarterbacks, 5 running backs,
Fall
8
back, fall
wide
back.
receivers,
Let me talk about my.
and 3 tight ends. Hold on. Hold on.
Oh shit.
Good. You saw Best Buy. They targeted us with an ad now.
Yeah, I know. You know it's raining crazy outside, so
Oh shit.
pray for me today.
I'll pray for that spectrum. But here you go, man. Talk about this bum ass team you got, man.
Man, we the quarterbacks, we got A-Rod, we got Big Ben. I think they both gonna have some good seasons this year. In the running back room, we started off with Dalvin Cook. We got Raheem. I think that's gonna be a great pick. You know, D-Butt likes that offense out there.
Love
it. Sonny Michel came over from New England.
Broward legend.
I think that's gonna be dope. And this is my surprise pick. Jared Patterson out there in Washington with the Washington football team.
I remember when you made that pick that got a little pop from the.
He balled in the preseason. Y'all just watch what I say. He's part of the sports and entertainment group family. So y'all look out for my young
boy. Okay, that's what it was. Okay, that's what. And then something to that pick.
I round that running back room up with Marlon Mack. You know, coming off his Achilles injury, man, I think he's gonna have a good year for the Colts. Wide receiver room: Calvin Ridley, Julio Jones, Robbie Anderson, Juju Smith, Devontae Parker. The guy.
Did you see that video from Juju Smith yesterday?
Nah, I didn't. What do you have going on?
I'm gonna send it to you on Twitter, man. Go ahead, man. Go ahead with the rest of your team, that boy.
So Juju Smith, Devontae Parker, where I don't think he gets a lot of credit out there in Miami. Hopefully he has some good quarterback play, but Devontae Parker's a beast. AJ Green going out there, playing on the other side of the DeAndre D Hop. Think he's going to show some stuff this year. Randall Cobb, you know, A-Rod was fighting for him to get him back out there in Green Bay.
Did. So let's see what they do.
Yeah, so I know he's gonna get some touches. And last but not least, D-Jack, man, out there with Matt Stafford back home in LA. He's good for about 3 games. It's gonna give me 100 something.
For sure. And then, for y'all who don't know, it's the best ball. So it's gonna take your best performer from the position. So you don't have to worry about setting the lineup. You get a draft, and you let it ride out for the year.
Yep. And then the round it out in the tight end room.
You jumped Thomas, up there at 37 and picked Logan Thomas.
That
was another.
Logan Thomas gonna eat this year. We got Mike. I don't want to butcher his last name, but Mike Gesicki. Yeah, Mike G. What is it? G or C?
Yeah, Gesicki. G.
Gesicki out there in Miami.
You talk a lot of shit about Tua, but I see you got a couple of his pass catches here.
And
David Njoku
out there in Cleveland. So
as you can see by these by the draft summary we had, we had Tennessee Mike 31, DC 202, AB 41, Brianna JJ Flegel, Hoof-Hearted 37, Boston Stooge, Boots to Passes, and Tsunami Mommy. And as you can see, my projection way up there, only behind Hoof-Hearted 37. But I'm just gonna put my team up here for a few. I'm just Justin Herbert, Kirk Cousins, Trey Lance, quarterback room, Kamara, Joe Mixon, Miles Sanders, Javonte Williams, Giovanni Bernard, my running back room, Keenan Allen, Deontay Johnson, Odell, Mike Pittman Jr., Devontae Smith, Brandon Cooks, Brian Edwards, Traquan Smith, my wide receiver room, and then tight ends, Jonnu Smith and Zach Ertz. So, and look at my values, man. I got Ertz. I got Smith, Hunter's pick. He was average draft position, 120. I had the first overall pick in this draft for the first time ever in my fantasy career. I went with AK down there in New Orleans. It's looking good for me.
We gonna see.
You know what I mean?
Gonna see. Hey, we're gonna see. We gonna give some. Definitely after week 1, we're gonna come back and see where the standings are, see where we fit, and we will definitely keep y'all up to date.
Definitely.
I think the belt will look good hanging up somewhere around here.
I'm gonna just have it on. I might just have it just so you can see it up here. But somebody said something about my tight end room. Obviously, they don't know. They don't know how they don't know much. But we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see. Somebody jumped up there and got Mac Jones early. I think that was Boston Stooge. No surprise there.
Yeah. We had Tim Tebow showing out there in the draft.
Tim Tebow, he was the second. He was the second to last pick, and he said he drafted him just to be the team's. What's that called? What does Easter be? The chaplain, team chaplain.
Yeah.
So just to bless his team, he got Tim Tebow. But yeah, man, it's gonna be an exciting year, man. My first year getting into fantasy, like I said, with Underdog, and they made it easy. And I feel really good about my team, man. I got 4 teams, I believe, now. So may do another one tonight. May sneak another draft tonight. But yeah, man. What else we got, man? Obviously, it's kickoff. We got tonight, the game tonight. Let's see.
Let's talk about it.
Let's see.
Let's talk
right
about
now, the Bucks are favored by 8.5. Defending champs. Opening up the season down there in Tampa, where they closed out the season, hoisting the Lombardi, first time ever. You got that? You see that? Show the people that Lombardi you got back there, because everybody don't just have one of those sitting in their home office. Everybody don't just have one. So this is exclusive. Everybody don't get this. You know what I mean? So hoisting that thing. It's the closest I've ever been to that thing.
We're gonna sit here for the rest of the show.
So the defending Super Bowl champs, Tampa Bay Bucks, open up at home against, America's team, the best branded team in all of sports, the most valuable sports franchise in the world. And now we're going to see if they can put it on the field, man. Hard Knock Stars. So Dak's back, 100%. No seatbelt on, no, pitch count, none of that, man. Who you like tonight, man? Oh shit, Teddy Bradley. See the Super Bowl, see that Lombardi that threw off. Okay, there you go.
I wish I could show y'all outside right now. But I'm going with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Wait, hold on. We gotta, because that was a pretty impressive flex right there. Yeah. That thing was clean.
I don't touch it too much, man. So I just give me an old T-shirt, a white tee or something, and just wipe it down. They didn't give me any cleaning instructions, so I just kind of do what I do. I don't want to put too many chemicals on that bad boy. So
impressive, man, very impressive. I got what was that? 06? 06, y'all won that, right?
Yep. 06, 07.
This 2020, 2021. Back to back.
Hey, next show, man. I'm gonna bring out the ice, but
back to back, Jones.
I'm gonna take the Bucks tonight. I'm gonna take the Bucks, and I think I'm gonna have them covered. I think it's at 8.5 right now. Like you said,
it's at 8.5. It started off at 7 or 6.5, I believe. So now we at up to 8.5.
8.5. I might take the Bucks to cover. Just with that offense, man. And all the weapons coming back. Them playing in Tampa Bay, going against a Dallas defense that still has some question marks. Get to see what they're going to do. A lot of question marks, and then as far as Dallas on the offensive side, Zach Martin. Dak. So that front four is going to be coming after Dak. So I'm gonna take Tampa, man. I like what I see from Tampa Bay, man. How about you, D-Buck?
It's hard to bet against Tampa. Bringing back all the starters. Last year a lot of it was new. For Tom. Yeah, Kennedy. Kennedy. Well, I would drop a little nugget though. Back in 2000, it was 2018, but every time Cowboys were a touchdown underdog. Let me look at this because
it's analytics.
Cowboys is a touchdown underdog with Dak Prescott as a starting quarterback. 2018, Week 17 at the Giants. Dallas won by a point. Week 13 at the Saints. Dallas won by 3. Week 10 at the Eagles. Dallas won by 7. Tonight, Dallas is an 8.5 underdog against the Bucks. But none of those teams were led by Tom Brady coming off the Super Bowl. Now, you would know more about this than I would. Super Bowl hangover. Do you think that's going to affect these Bucks at all, opening up at home against these Cowboys?
I do not. I do not. I feel as though when you look at Bruce Arians, I know he's been preaching that, and then like you just mentioned a guy that's won 7 of them, right? So I'm pretty sure he understands what it takes to come and be ready to play game 1 after winning the Super Bowl. You got an ultimate leader in Tom Brady. Feel as though you're going to have those guys ready. So I don't think it'll be any –
all right, you glitched out on us. Glitched out. There you go. You back. But sounds like you said it won't be a Super Bowl hangover.
Not at all.
Yeah, not at all. So, I mean, too much continuity there, man. All the coordinators coming back. Brady coming back. He more comfortable. I'm taking the Bucks, and I'm taking them to cover. Even this 8.5 point spread, I don't like that it moved. I feel like Vegas is up to something. I feel like it could be a touchdown game, but I gotta go. I gotta go with the Bucks to cover, man. I got to at home. They're gonna sit a mesh. I think he wants his perfect season in Super Bowl. Let me see. Matter of fact, the over under 51.5 points.
I'll go under.
I think I'm gonna go over with that because I think they will put up points. I think both teams will score points, honestly, because it is a young. The only advantage I can see with Dallas having potentially this early in the season can be their receiving core and their quarterback against this young secondary. They are still a young secondary coming off that Super Bowl win, but I think the Cowboys could put up some points. So I see. I'm gonna go over, but I'm taking the Bucks to cover that 8.5, man. Not my favorite bet of the night, that spread, but that's what I'm going with, man.
Like we said, man, Vegas, they making it tough.
Vegas, they make it tough. They know what they're doing. Quarterback, the passing props. We got Brady, according to FanDuel, he set at 300.5, and then you got Dak Prescott, he set at 294.5. So some pretty high passing props open up this NFL season, man. What you like on the Brady?
I like under on the Brady.
I'm with you there.
I like the under as
well. I'm taking under as well, so we're in agreement there. Under 300 passing yards for Tom Brady. You heard it here first, man. The man pod. Dak Prescott.
I like the under
4.5.
I like the under on that as well. I just don't think that. I think it's going to be even, man. When we look at it, I think as far as rushing and passing, I think it's going to be even. I just don't. 294 coming off that ankle and a shoulder.
I mean, like we said, no pitch count. He's been on Hard Knocks barking. He's been. We've seen him practicing, so it's that's some I guess some insight because a lot of times we don't see the practices. So I think it's good that we got a chance to see him out there and actually see him and not just have to take somebody's word for it.
No,
so, he looked good.
You can always edit clips now. Always edit clips. So again, I would take the under on both of these tonight.
It is a pretty high. The only one I'm kind of torn with this because I do have the Bucks covered. I do think the Bucks will be up a couple scores, which means Dak's gonna have to throw that ball. And we know how it started off last year, even when he was on pace for probably 5. I forgot how much, but a lot of yards because they were behind a lot. Like you said, those question marks on that Dallas side of the ball, on the defensive side of the ball, especially. So I'm gonna go over for Dak. I'm gonna say over 295. Well, it's set at 294.5. I'm gonna go over for Dak, under for Tom Brady. I think it'll be a well-balanced game for Brady. I think the Cowboys will kind of start out, try to be balanced, but then they'll end up having to air that thing out to try to come back, which leads us to the next prop with these running backs. Ronald Jones, his over-under is set at 48.5, according to
Over.
FanDuel. And then you got Leonard Fournette, 36.5. And then you got Ezekiel Elliott, 54.5. The only one I would touch right here is Zeke. I mean, I think Pollard to get some touches, but Zeke is, he's looking good. He's looking trim. He's looking fit. And I think they're going to try to set the tone with him early until they get behind. So I'm going to go with Zeke over 54.5.
I like Jones over. I like Fournette over. And I like Zeke over. Honestly.
So you taking all three of them over?
Yeah. Like you said, man, that
passing league.
It is a passing league, but 50. You saying that the Bucks not gonna rush for say 100 yards this game?
I mean, you got the thing. The only thing that scares me with those, well, number one, they're splitting carries. So, you got to bet one or the other. You don't know who's gonna be the hot hand. I think Ronald Jones running back one. And then they got Gio Bernard too, who's kind of gonna be putting there. Brady likes having that type of back on the field.
So I see that third down.
Yeah, third down for sure, receiving back. But you can't show your hand. He might get in there and get 5-6 carries. So you know what I mean? I'm gonna just stay with that Zeke because he's clear cut running back one. And he done stole for these last couple of years. So I think he got he got to touch the ball at least 18, 20 times, tonight. So I'm going to go with that Zeke over. I'm going to stay away from the other guys. But if I had to just choose, I wouldn't bet on it. I would go over on Rojo. And I don't know about Fournette. I'll probably go under with Fournette.
30. You don't think Fournette get 37 yards?
Nah. I'll probably go over. I don't know though. That Dallas defense got some good young backers, but let me see what y'all think, man.
That's what I'm banking on. We just the question marks. With the defense, man. I think they all gonna come flying around. The Dallas defense. I do think that they're gonna be flying around, but I don't know, man.
We're gonna see, man.
Good question right here.
We're gonna see.
Nicholas Radakovich. If you're the Cowboys defensive staff, how do you game plan? Hard to take away one player with so many weapons. But if they play zone, time will pick them apart.
Oh, if I'm the Cowboys defensive staff, man, I mean, you got to stop that run first. You obviously got a lot of weapons, out there catching the ball. But you got to stop that run. You do have some young guys in that secondary. Diggs, KZ's not young; he's experienced. Got some young backers though, who's going to be getting a lot of playing time. Parsons, Cox, probably. Damn, it's gonna be tough, man. Defense gonna get that, and this is why I got the Bucks winning by a couple scores because they don't have those dogs on the interior. They got some good pass rushers. Obviously, DeMarcus Lawrence coming off the edge. You got Randy Gregory who can do some things, but the interior D linemen, that's tough. You got young backers who, you know how Brady is. You're gonna set up that run, play action. So it's gonna be some windows back there. Yeah, it's gonna be some windows back there. That D coordinator for the Cowboys, it's gonna be a lot of zone playing in that back end. So they try to keep Mike Evans from beating you over the top. Try to keep everything in front of you and limit that run. But I mean,
so
weapons wise, you outmatched.
Yeah, no, for sure. And there was a lot of talk last year, and it just seemed like the Dallas defense was just confused out there. So I think,
Mike Nolan trying to run that Mike Nolan defense last year.
Yeah, so I think, the emphasis is letting the guys play fast. But you're right. If you just sit back in the zone all game, Tom, he definitely going to just pick and pop. But you got to send pressure. When the teams that have success against Tom, they send pressure. They're at his feet, they're at his legs. So you got to mix it up. D coordinator, he's gonna have to call a good game. But the players on the field, man, they're gonna have to execute. So
facts. Big fact. And it's Dan Quinn out there, right?
yeah.
Okay. I always get Dan Quinn and Gus Bradley mixed up. White ball headed guys. I always get them mixed. They play some similar styles too. But if you had to pick one of these receiving props from each team, receiving yard props from the Bucks and the Cowboys. Got Chris Godwin, his set at 60.5. Mike Evans, 58.5. CD Lamb, 61.5. Antonio Brown, 58.5. Amari Cooper, 66.5. Gallup, 49.5. Any of these you like? I'm gonna say one from each team if you had to pick one.
One from each team. Woo, these are tough. I would go with damn, these are tough.
I'm going CD Lamb over.
I was thinking that, but
they've been pushing CD Lamb. I think CD Lamb gonna end up being wide receiver 1 this year. He plays a lot in that slot. But I think he's gonna be. So if I had to pick one from the Cowboys, I'm gonna go CD Lamb, 61.5.
You just heard Mark Cooper come out and say he the best receiver in the league.
He was cooking too. He was baking catch. You can't edit it, but
that's tough for me. Who's gonna be that one? You understand?
Murphy Bunting is a good slot defender too. He'll be matched up on that. But I'm going with CD, man. I'm going with Ace. 88. He go. Jerry Jones. He calling shots out there. Mike McCarthy gonna get that ball to 88. So CD Lamb over 61.5 on the Bucs side. I think not Tom Brady. I think Antonio Brown's going to be a bigger factor this season than people expect coming in. I really believe that.
Keep saying that.
I'm afraid to go with this prop though, so I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna go Evans.
Mike Evans. I'm gonna go Mike Evans.
Yeah,
Mike Evans over 58.5.
I will go with Amari Cooper on the over.
Okay, so you got Coop on the over.
Yeah, I'll go Coop on the over.
And then who you got from the Bucks?
Evans.
Mike Evans.
Yeah, Evans.
Okay,
I rock
so
with
we on the same. We're on the same, man. But yeah, man. So we opening up the season. We need some predictions, man. We need some predictions. I want to hear some predictions in the comments too. We're gonna get to some questions. We got a couple mailbag questions as well.
Mm-hmm.
2 right now that we're gonna read off. If you guys want to send them, matter of fact, I'm gonna throw this mailbag up here. So send your questions. db22toab41@gmail.com for the mailbag. Get your questions read. On there. We got a couple today. But first and foremost, let me throw these odds up real quick according to FanDuel. All these Super Bowl odds.
Predictions.
So what's your best long shot bet before we predict who ends up in the Super Bowl this year?
Long shot.
I want to hear y'all in the comments too.
Would have to go with
y'all in the comments, should I say?
I think long shot.
You know what? One of these just jumped off the screen at me. And long shot bet for the Super Bowl. I'm gonna go Steelers plus 4,400.
The Steelers
plus 4,400. We both think Ben will have a good year this year.
Yeah, definitely.
Very talented, very tough division. A lot of young up and coming quarterbacks and teams. You get Bush back on defense. You get TJ Watt. We don't know how that's gonna work out as far as money wise, but he's dealing with a contract issue. Joe Hayden also, he'll be playing his last year, so this will be the last dance for him in Pittsburgh. Got all pro Minka out there. So they could pop up and surprise people in plus 4,400. That's great value right there for a long shot. So I'm going Pittsburgh Steelers, my best long shot bet for the Super Bowl. Plus 4,400 right now, according to FanDuel.
Man, as a Colts lifer.
Colts said it plus 3,300 right now.
But New England, man, 37.
New England with 37 plus 3,700. Rookie quarterback Mac Jones.
With the young boy at quarterback, but you got a lot of people coming back on that defense.
Yep.
and I know Coach Bill feeling a certain type of way, man. So my long shot, hate to say it, but New England.
New England plus 3,700. I mean, when is the last time you've seen that type of value for a New England Super Bowl prop or a Super Bowl bet going into the season? So let me see who you guys got. Some of y'all best long shots, man.
Team. Mr. Scampers.
Washington football. I see another Washington football team with Tone plus 5,000. Washington football team plus 5,000. I know. Y'all know how I feel about their quarterback out there. Still in the Titans with long shots. Titans are slipping solid D. Add a piece of offense. True. Who else we got? Nakiba, yep, we know you taking. Guy Squeezy, long shot, Broncos, TB5, Chargers, Browns versus Seahawks. All right. So now let's get back into the room of reality, guys. Back into the room of reality. Who you got playing this Super Bowl? What is it, 56?
56, man.
Super Bowl 56. Out in LA. I'm gonna be out there.
Coming out of the NFC, Antoine Bethea had the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going back.
No shot.
Coming out of the AFC, I have the Buffalo Bills.
Corner AB, we got the Buffalo Bills versus the defending champs, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Super Bowl 56, Los Angeles, California. Mine will be no surprises here. I got the Bucs coming out of NFC again. And I got the Kansas City Chiefs coming out of the AFC again. Like when I looked at it, I tried to make it make sense somewhere else. But I mean, Bucs bringing everybody back, bringing all the coordinators back, all the players. Brady's coming back. It's reports that saying he's looking as good as ever. He done lost the knee brace. What's his rushing prop tonight? So we're going to see there. So Bucs are coming back. Bucs back to the Super Bowl. And on the AFC side, I mean, same thing. You're bringing Spags back on defense. He's coached in, 4 Super Bowls now? Won 3 of them. Eric Bieniemy on the offensive side of the ball calling plays. Andy Reid, and then you got Pat Mahomes back with I think we all know it would have been a much different Super Bowl if he had a healthy O-line and some blocking in front of him. Not saying they would have won, but it would have been a different game. So they shored up that O-line. So, yeah, man, no surprises for me, man. They still got all their dogs on both sides of the ball. Somehow they find a way to pay everybody. Kelsey Hill, Honey Badger, Chris Jones, everybody. So, no surprise for me. I got the Bucs versus the Chiefs.
Bucs versus the Chiefs. I can't argue that. I can't argue that. I think it's overwhelming coming out of NFC. I think a lot of people are saying, Tampa Bay. So, I like that. And then, on the AFC, man, we'll see. It's a lot of teams, I feel. I ain't gonna say a lot of teams, but it's a number of teams where, Cleveland could be in that conversation. I got the Bills. You got Kansas City. We have to see what Baltimore, what the Colts.
Baltimore losing. And I know they just signed Le'Veon Bell to the practice squad, which he'll probably be on the active squad pretty soon here. Bell. He's still young, as far as football. Age-wise, he should still be in the prime of his career. These last couple of years, he's struggled. He hasn't done anything pretty much since he's come off that year he set out. And that's obviously a system built for running backs to succeed. So, but I think the Baltimore Ravens losing J.K. Dobbins, I think that hurt him a lot. Browns, they're built for success on both sides of the ball. Denzel Ward out there corner. Greg Newsome won the starting job over Greedy Williams as a rookie, so he's going to go through his ups and downs. But built that team. Andrew Berry's done a great job building that team, man. So, yeah, you can make a case for the Browns, the Bills. If Carson Wentz can stay healthy,
Yeah.
and he can perform like a lot of people expect him to perform back with Frank Wright, that could be a team that surprises people. Kwity Paye too. I'm excited about Kwity Paye as a defensive rookie. If he
Nah, for
can be
sure.
that game changer as a pass rusher, that's what that defense needs, man. So Bills, Colts, and Titans loaded up too. I gotta give them a little bit of
Yeah, you gotta give him some credit.
A little bit of respect.
Yeah, a little. So even though they in the division, but we ain't gonna show them too much love. But
not too much. Not too much. But you picked them to win the division. You can't forget that. You did pick him. I picked the Colts. I got to remind the people there. But, I got Tampa Bay and the Chiefs going back to the Super Bowl. You got the Bucks and the Bills.
Bucks and the Bills.
Josh Allen, man. Josh Allen, a little bit that we did see him this preseason. He looks like he's right where he left off.
Yes,
Added Emmanuel Sanders. Still no running game. I don't trust their running game. That hurt him down the stretch, I think. But let's see, man. Let's see who y'all got. Ace Boogie. Ace Boogie asks, my fault. Click on Boogie's real quick. Who's your locks of the week to win? Those will be coming. We're going to drop those before Sunday, but not today. It's talking about today. Who else? Who did y'all pick? What did you have? I saw you have something up.
Nah, Rich Dizzy.
Rams versus Chiefs
prediction. Rams and Chiefs.
A lot of expectations over there.
Yeah.
Dak, it's another interesting prop bet right here. Dak's rushing yards prop is 12 yards. I think Tom Brady, his touchdown was like 0.5. He's always good for a sneak somewhere.
Sneak, yeah.
You think Dak rushed for 12 yards?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. I think so too. I'm gonna stay away from it though. Matt, he got Tampa Bay versus Bishop Sycamore. Ooh, I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see that documentary. But yeah, man, Green Bay versus Buffalo. Last dance out there in Green Bay. It's the last year. Kids are about to graduate high school, and Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers gonna go their separate ways.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, I think so, man. I think so. We got 941 Bolts fan. He got the Bucks versus the Bills. So he with you.
Yeah. He's a smart guy.
He with you. Truck. Marcus Clemens. Tampa Bay plus 330. Or Tom Brady, I'm sorry. Plus 330 for a Russian TD. Good value.
For a Russian TD or for?
I think a Russian TD, yeah. What
else we got?
Oh no, I'm gonna take my little break. I know on the other side we got the mailbag questions.
We got some awards prediction.
Oh yeah, we gotta get our preseason awards predictions. I'm gonna just tell y'all one right now. Justin Herbert's gonna win the MVP of the National Football League this year. He'll be the most valuable player of the National Football League this year.
Man, here you go. Here you go. But again, for y'all to just tapped in, that mailbag DB20 to ab41@gmail.com, man. Y'all send y'all questions, man. We definitely want to show y'all some love up here. Man, y'all put some questions in here, man. But like we said earlier, man, definitely excited tonight, man. The Bucks and Cowboys, 8.5. The Bucks. So it's gonna be exciting, man. So y'all watching the game, man, y'all tap in. We gonna I think one of these days, man, we're gonna do a YouTube live. We can catch the games, have some commentary for you guys. Which rookie quarterback will have the best season? Who will have the best career? Best career, man. That's always tough when you talk about quarterbacks, because I always say quarterbacks have to be in a good position. But if I had to go with best season, I'm gonna go with Mac Jones. have the best season. I was kind of going back and forth between Mac Jones and Zach Wilson, but I'll go with Mac Jones. Again, the OC, the head coach, just a good culture there. Defense coming back, so he really not. A lot of people on the defense is coming back, so they ain't gonna ask him to do too much. But I think Mac Jones will have the best rookie season, in my opinion. In my opinion. AB, what workouts when active did you beat DB and also who wins them now? What you mean by that, G.I. Joe? As far as workouts, what you mean by that? Nicholas Riley Popovich, does Joe Hayden get CB1 bag next year? No, I do not think he will get CB1 bag next year, but I do think he'll get a pretty number. Basically, depending on how he plays this year. If he has a great year, I think he sees a nice check, but CB1 type of bag, I don't see that. Timothy Felton, should I take Philip Lindsay or Jarvis Landry in my flex for PPR league? Philip Lindsay, you have Melvin Gordon out there. I would say I go Jarvis Landry on that. That's what I would do. Jarvis Landry. Rich Dizzy, AB, I saw your tweet in response to Brian McFadden earlier. I would love to hear your take on whether or not the captain status for Tua is a big deal or not. So, it's surprising to me, right? I've never been on a team while my time in the league where the starting quarterback was not.
Wait. What was the take? I saw that too with you and
B Mac. Everybody's coming out with team captains, and Tua, Miami Dolphins starting quarterback, was not picked as a captain from his peers. So I said that's surprising to me. I've never been on a NFL team where your starting quarterback is not a captain. Tua he finished the year last year as a starter. Coming to this year, he knew he was going to be the starter, and your team didn't vote him as a captain. To me, that says a lot.
Yeah, that's something.
Yeah, that says a lot. Because it means it. So really, it's kind of like a no-brainer. Like your starting quarterback is going to have a C on his jersey, kind of, sort of. It's like I would say like an unwritten rule. But for him not to be chosen, for me, that says a lot to what the guys. And I don't want to say that because I don't know Tua as a person, but that says a lot to me. That's what I'm gonna leave it at. That says a lot to me. And G.I. Joe, you said not a vocal leader, but it's not even about being vocal, because in the locker room, a lot of times, guys don't want to hear all of that rah-rah. You know what I mean? But you got to be able to show that you are a leader of men. You know what I mean? So that's by your actions, by the way you conduct yourself. And as a quarterback, I would think that my offensive guys will automatically vote me just the way I'm handling my huddle. You know what I'm saying?
That's wild.
So to me, man, it says a lot to me. And that's what I kind of responded back to B Mac on the tweet. Like, shit, it's something there.
All out there hating on Tua. But that was pretty much Nakiba Walker's question in the mailbag. She basically asked the same thing. What is the significance, importance of being named one of the team captains? Is it more important for certain positions like quarterback, like you said, AB, and certain tenured players, say a 10-year vet, to be named captain? And if they are not, is it an indictment on them, or is it a non-issue? Yeah, I mean, We'll see. It's something. It's something. It's definitely something to look at. It's something that popped out to AB. It definitely pops out to me. It's kind of odd, but we'll see how that plays out. I think Tua balls this year.
I mean, I hope he
think
balls.
Tua balls this year.
I hope he balls. I mean, I wish everybody the best of luck, but to Nakiba's second part of that question, as far as like other positions, doesn't matter. So say like you got a DB or a linebacker, right? So you can have a linebacker who's showing that he is a leader. Like, just because you don't have you don't wear the C on your jersey doesn't mean the guys in the locker room and the coaches don't believe that you're a leader or you're a captain. Most of the time, coaches say, "Look, we're gonna limit to 5 or 6 guys, and you can just be one of them odd men out." So, like as a linebacker, a DB, you could be one of them guys, but just be oddball out. But the quarterback,
that's the easy. That's like it. That's the. And I'm surprised the Dolphins, the coaching staff didn't finesse the vote. Right. Honestly, because it's not like this is a player vote with the teams that I've been a part of. They have been player votes, but I've definitely been on team, college and pro, where like somebody's a captain and kind of like you sure this sometimes may be a position or whatever, but it's like that's a little interesting. You voted for it,
yeah.
So I'm surprised that they didn't finesse the votes to make Tua captain. So maybe something there, but we'll see. We'll see, man.
Yeah.
We're not in that locker room, and it's hard to, but we'll see. It's definitely interesting though. Let's see our next mailbag question while we at it. Guy McSqueezy. Let's see what Guy McSqueezy had. So Guy McSqueezy, this is okay. I seen on Twitter the talk about Bama never feeling pressure. I believe Ryan Clark tweeted something about that. But isn't winning kind of a pressure in its own right? Nobody goes there to win games. They go there to win championships. Not winning has to be stressful to some extent, I would think. Thoughts? So I think Ryan Clark basically put out a tweet like, damn, But I think, may have been talking about alum as far as like, because in the locker rooms we talk a lot about our colleges, and Saturdays are a lot of the times we spend those nights together as a team. We travel or home games, in the hotel. Sometimes we'll have a game on at dinner, and you talking shit, you betting whatever on your team, on your game. So like all of the Alabama alum that's in the league, it's like
ain't got to worry about nothing.
They never sweating. They good every year.
Ain't no pressure.
I've been out of the league since 17, but my last few years, it was rough. It was rough, talking about them Huskies, but I think he was more so talking about that. But it's definitely a pressure, to uphold that standard, because you lose a game at Bama, like, people probably looking at you crazy. And I don't know if you saw that Saban interview the other day, but he came down pretty hard on his team. But, I think it's always pressure, but it's about how you handle it. I think when you prepare and the way that they prepare and practice against each other, and you can watch them and tell how well coached they are, how they execute, a lot of that pressure is gone once you hit that field and you flying full speed, you playing full speed. The coaches, shit, they just got to go there and call plays. Players, they just got to go out there and fly around, do their job, do their 111th. So I don't think there's a bunch of pressure there.
Yeah,
from the alumni standpoint.
And for the alumni standpoint, definitely no pressure. They know they going to the games every week. I'm like, oh yeah, it's a dub. We're gonna have a good time this tailgate. We're gonna see some old friends, and we're gonna be good. So yeah, man, I think it's I don't think it's a lot of pressure. And even as, like you said, as far as players and coaches, each and every week, guys gonna come prepared. Coaches gonna do their work. They have the players prepared. And if you prepare like a champ, man, you're going to game day, not really worrying about much. You see your brothers putting that same work in. So it's like, look, I got the best soldiers with me, so we ready to ride. So
that's a fact, man. I think one of Bama's best players was held out in that game. He didn't start or something because of something he was doing in practice. So, the standard's the standard there, man. And it's hard. And I think it's still underappreciated how Bama reloads and continues to stay,
every
you know,
year.
where they stay. Because we watched, I watched LSU. You know, you watch them play against UCLA, and you see them getting out physical by UCLA. Now, I don't watch a bunch of college football. I'll be the first to tell you that, but it's been a long time where I turned on and saw a Pac-12 team.
Yeah.
Just a much more physical team than the SEC team. And this LSU team, 2 years removed from one of the best college football seasons we've ever seen. So, and obviously they're getting good recruiting classes. So it's more than just recruiting the guys. It's more than just having good coaches. It's the standard. It's the culture. It's all those different things that, you know, Bama and Saban have been able to do, year in and year out. Because they lose a lot of coaches too. Lose a lot of good coaches. Lose a bunch of good players, first round picks, Heisman winners, all these players. So they just reload and keep that standard. So, you know, a lot of people got a lot of things to say about Saban, but different.
Question about from Tone: is it tough knowing that since you are top of the mountain, you are everyone's Super Bowl? Same for a reigning Super Bowl championship team. Man, it depends on your mentality. You know, because you can have a mentality. Yeah, you can have a mentality, be like, yo, come on, like, give me your best shot. I'm ready for it. And, you know, obviously those are going to be the good teams, the great teams. You know, you're going to have that bullseye on your back. But then again, you know, you could have that mentality where you tuck your tail and you don't want everybody's best shot. So it just depends on your mentality. And again, I think it depends on the culture. It depends on the leadership that you have on that team.
You were the coach for, you know, during that stretch where y'all are winning 12 games a year. Like that was expected coming into the season. Like, hey, they're going to win 12, 13 games. And I remember coming into the league, being in New England, being a young player. And, you know, our preparation was, you know, top notch week in and week out with the Patriots. But when we played Peyton and the Colts, it was a different week. Everything was different. Practice was different. Meetings. I feel like the meals, we had better food that week. Like everything was different. So it's definitely something to, I guess, you know, getting that back shot. But when you're up there, that's already y'all standard. I think that's the most important thing is having your standard. Yeah, got to. So yeah, that's a good question though. Oh man, but yeah, that shit that Saban is doing down there in Bama. I mean, you had the Miami Hurricanes in the '80s, which I wasn't really around for, and then you had another stretching around by the Hurricanes. Who else had a stretch? I mean, this is by far the most impressive shit I've ever seen, though, personally on the college level.
Nobody. not a stretch like this, like you said, man.
It's different.
And then in Bama, but nobody. Ohio State didn't have no stretch like this.
Ohio State they've put players out there. They always got a bunch of draft, but shit. Even with that, Bama how many first rounds they put out every year?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's shit crazy. But what other questions we got, man? Make sure y'all hit that mailbag too, man. I like these questions. We're gonna enjoy them, especially during the year. I'm sure y'all will still have, you know, some great questions. Tonight we're gonna have to do some player props on this fantasy. We're gonna have to put. Matter of fact,
put something together.
Matter of fact, I put one together.
You put something in?
I put one together. Was it last night or maybe the night before?
Nah, I ain't putting nothing yet.
I ain't sent it to you, but I got so I got a 5, and I bet 50. So I put 50 on it, and if I win it, it's a 20 times multiplier. So I win 1,000. I got Zeke over 85.5 rushing and receiving yards.
Oh, you should have waited because they got him at 78 and a half.
Damn, it wasn't 82, and I saw it go up. So I'm like, damn, it's gonna keep going up. So I jumped on at 85.5. Leonard Fournette, I got him over 38.5, which at this point I thought he was running back 1, but I got some bad info. But I'm stuck with it. Fantasy points, I went with Dak, but he's plus 0.75, so you know, as long as he's close. CeeDee Lamb, I got CeeDee Lamb receiving yards over Chris Godwin, so that was the pick'em. I took him over Chris Godwin tonight, and then I got Antonio Brown over Michael Gallup receiving yards. So we're gonna see if that 5-piece hit.
You know what I might? They got a Cameron Brate one that he.
Uh-oh. Wait, hold on. You got to run that. Hold on. I have to run that back. All right, there you go. You said they covered Cameron Brate?
Cameron Brate, 8.5 receiving yards.
You got 3 tight ends. I mean, that's really one catch. That's the first down.
That's one catch. That's the first down.
That I don't know, for some reason when you just said that though, I just thought about when you bet on Robin Lopez. What, 4-5 rebounds? I don't know. It's so many damn receiving weapons over there, man. You got Scotty Miller, you got Godwin, Brown.
Man, it's a first down, D-Butt.
A lot of people, man.
O.J. Howard coming off of injury.
Giovanni Bernard. Like, it's a lot of pass catches over there, man.
I'm going to take that over.
Go ahead. Throw it on the ticket.
I'm going to take that over.
Go ahead, throw it on the ticket.
I'm going to take the over on Dak, 14.5 rushing yards. I'm going to take the over.
So what's up at 14?
14.5.
Couple first downs.
I'm going to take Zeke over on the 78.5 rushing and receiving yards.
That's a good number right there. That's a very good number right there.
Good number. You think Coop has seven receptions, 7 catches?
Best receiver in the league, right?
Yeah.
I say no.
Yeah, that's tough.
I say no, man. These guys, it's just so many options, man. Yeah, somebody asked who should be their flex. Jamar Chase and Henry Ruggs. I'm gonna go with Henry Ruggs. I think Henry Ruggs should have a better year this year. All right, we got to know what that 5-piece looking like. You got to post it, man. When you finish it. Ace Boogie said he did one yesterday. 5 picks, $25.
$25. Sure. I got 4 right now. Mike Evans score a touchdown tonight? Does Mike Evans score a touchdown tonight?
I wouldn't put that on my ticket. And if I bet on it and like a parlay or something, I would need some good odds on that. What is it like? I would need like a plus. I don't know, at least a plus 170, something or more. Something that's scary.
Yeah. You
get that in the end zone. Hey, B's a touchdown score. Got once again the same. And then Brady, shit, he can sneak in there for a damn touchdown. He'll get some targets in there though.
Yeah. I got 4 of them things. I need one more. Michael Gallup, 49.5.
But yeah, man, we're gonna see. We're gonna have Diggs on him probably down there.
Who was that?
Probably have Trevon Diggs on him down in the red zone, down in the tight. Yeah, we see. Hey, man, listen to G.I. Joe 317. Hit that like and subscribe button. Continue to enjoy all this game knowledge. We're going to have a bunch of fun. We got probably on Monday. We're going to hop on again before the games to put some game picks in. But on Monday, going to be announcing some big partnerships.
Yes, sir.
That we have going into this year, man, that just help us, expand our product and what we're doing. And it's going to be fun, man. It's big, exciting announcements coming up. Man, football season is back.
It's back, baby.
My celebratory drum again.
It's back.
Did we pick preseason award winners?
We did not. Let's do it. Let's do it real quick.
Let's get it.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
We might as well start with the MVP. I already told y'all. Most valuable player, MVP, Justin Herbert. Young golden child, a young introvert out there in LA.
My MVP. Josh Allen.
Josh Allen, good pick. Josh Allen, Offensive Player of the Year.
Offensive Player of the Year.
Who you got? I'm going with Devontae Adams in Green Bay. Last dance. He could have been on the ticket last. If he didn't miss those couple games, I say he stays healthy this year. Devontae Adams, Offensive Player of the Year for me.
You know what? I think Derrick Henry gonna have another huge year.
He's had back-to-back huge years.
I think he's gonna have another huge year, bringing Julio over. You can't stack that box. Well, you can, but it's like pick your poison.
Okay, so
I'll go Derrick Henry.
All right. Okay. So that's Offensive Player of the Year. Defensive Player of the Year. Who you got?
Defensive Player of the Year. I'm gonna go Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald, easy, safe pick. I'm going Myles Garrett. I like Myles Garrett. I like what they've done with that defense, with that team. I like them bringing Clowney in on the other side. I'm going Myles Garrett. He's shown me nothing but an upward trend in his career. He just continues to go that way in his career. So, I mean, I think this year will be a year where he's kind of hovering around that 20 sack mark.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, my defensive player of the year, Myles Garrett. I wonder where he is as far as betting-wise. Offensive player of the year, defensive player of the year, comeback player of the year. Got Dak Prescott. We got, would Jameis be considered in that?
No, I don't think so.
No?
You got Derwin James.
You got
Von Miller.
What about Christian McCaffrey? Will he be on that list?
He could be.
It could be.
Bosa. Bosa be on that list?
Bosa could be on that list. I'm gonna go with a quarterback. Dak. I'm gonna go with Dak.
I'm gonna go with
Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
Huge media market. He's gonna need to have a good year because you know how I feel about that quarterback.
I'm gonna go with Derwin James, man.
Derwin James, first year he came into the league, made a big splash. First team All Pro, I believe. So
I'm gonna go with the young boy out there, man. I like his game.
Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
Carson Wentz could be. So it's a lot of good candidates out there. So you going with Derwin?
Yeah, I'm going with Derwin.
I'm gonna go with Dak Prescott.
That's a good pick. I'm gonna
go with Dak Prescott.
Coach of the year.
Coach of the year. Ooh. Coach of the year. Kevin Stefanski. Did he win it last year?
Yes.
I know it was him.
No, it was
He got deep last year, but I think if he makes a good run this year, I'm gonna go Stefanski. I think I'm high on the Browns. Go Stefanski. Who else we got out there who could be?
Who else we got out there?
The year this year. Could it be Frank Wright?
Man,
they going to run? Could it be Staley, Brandon Staley out there in LA with my guy at the helm?
Yeah.
I'm going Stefanski. Oh, Stefanski won it last year. Damn, he went it back to back.
I don't know. I had to come back to y'all on my I was about to say
Sean Payton.
I was about to say
Sean Payton, Kingsbury.
I was gonna say Tomlin too.
Tomlin. McVay. Sean McVay is a good one.
A lot of options.
Shanahan out there in San Fran.
Yeah.
Urban Meyer.
No. No.
David Culley, if they win 6 games this year down there in Houston, he should get it. But yeah, I'm sticking with. Nah, he not gonna win it back to back. I gotta change my pick. I'm gonna get off Stefanski. Who you got? You think about it, bro.
I'm gonna go with Tomlin, man.
Bill Belichick.
Tomlin. Mike Tomlin. Mike T, man.
Mike T. All right. Damn, I don't know. It's a tough one. I'll stick with my pick. F it. I'll stick with my pick. I'll stick with Stefanski. Back-to-back coach of the year. Won it last year. This year, shit, he may go 12 and I forget we got that. He may go 13-4. right, what else we got? Coach of the year,
Executive
of the year. Andrew Berry should have won it last year. Who's added some
pieces.
Let me get these. I'm gonna get these rookies first. I got to think about the executives. Offensive rookie of the year.
Mac Jones.
Mac Jones. Who? Offensive rookie of the year. I'm gonna say Trevor Lawrence, man.
No.
Number 1 pick. They're gonna want to give it to him. Quarterback Trey Lance, because he get in there. He won't start. I'm going Justin Fields. I think Justin Fields starts by week 3, and he balls out. So I'm going Justin Fields.
Okay. Defensive rookie of the year.
Defensive rookie of the year. Michael Parsons, Dallas Cowboys.
Like that pick.
He's a sideline guy.
Who's out there on the defensive side?
Kwity. I would love to see Kwity Paye win that award.
We got some corners.
I would love to see Kwity Paye. You got Surtain. You got
Horn.
You got Yeah, I'm going Michael Parsons.
That's a good pick, D. Butt.
That's all I'm rocking with, man.
Kwity Paye, man. Home team.
Actually, on that offensive player of the year, offensive rookie of the year, I may switch. I may go Kyle Pitts on that one. I'm switching up. Kyle Pitts.
Mac Jones.
Kyle Pitts. All right, man. I don't have an executive of the year for you guys yet.
Yeah, I don't have that neither.
For preseason executive of the year, I don't got it.
Man, I gotta get these picks, man.
But yeah, we'll be back on
Monday, man. Y'all enjoy the game tonight. I know we're gonna be on Twitter talking some stuff.
And then on what did Tone say? Maybe Saturday, we'll put those picks out for you guys. The game picks. You picking against the spread this year, or you still?
I'm picking against the spread this year, baby.
There we go.
Spread this year. Tap me in.
Okay, I'm picking against the spread. I'm giving you props. It's gonna be a good year. It's gonna be a fun year, and yeah, man. So let's do it. And see y'all most likely Saturday, for sure on Monday. Gonna have a lot to talk about. Our first overreaction Monday of the NFL football season. I'm excited about it. I hope you guys are too. Be out of here, man. Y'all take care. Be safe.
Peace.
Boo, 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 boo.